So I'm gonna be talking in front of like 95% strangers tonight, which is gonna be nerve-wracking. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. An exciting week is coming up here. For example, this video podcast season that we are shooting in central Stockholm for a couple of days. So it's early morning now and we are preparing everything. I'm not gonna take off my cap because it doesn't look good. Ser man en stor barnvagn framför. Lots of things to prepare before the guest comes, but I want to show you around a little bit. So Blackmagic studio cameras, which are exciting, some good Amaran panels, 3 cameras, and also a control board over there where I'm sitting, and live switching camera angles and stuff from the host and all the guests. So a bit of a fancy setup. Since we're filming a whole season into maybe 3 days, depending on how things are going, I think it's a really nice concept to just batch produce everything, press and record, and do a lot of content in one go. As I said, this week is going to be kind of crazy because we're doing this for a couple of days, and then I'm doing live stream gig on Thursday with my friend Daniel. On Friday we're heading down to Kalmar because we're gonna screen the documentary that I've been working on for the past year, and I wanna tag you along for that. And then on Saturday we're releasing the documentary. So tons of things going on, and let's hit it. New day, new work. It's a bit of a contrast this, because today it's an ordinary day rate shoot stream, and tomorrow I'm heading down to Kalmar to screen the documentary that we're working on for a year. So I like that kind of difference. And yeah, I've come to the kind of conclusion nowadays that having this balance between these kinds of small, fast turnaround gigs that are not too complicated or like complex, and having some larger scale passion projects or whatever it is, having those two types of pillar doing various work works really well. Just today I can just focus on being the solution to a problem, and tomorrow I can be like the kind of creative person.
Good morning. It's 6:30 a.m. and I'm heading to catch the train towards Kalmar today. We're gonna have the big screening of the documentary that will be released tomorrow. I'm super excited for that, but I'm also super tired in the morning, so I'm not really up for this, but let's try. I hope I'll wake up during the 6-hour train ride down to Kalmar. Funny thing is that after the screening today, we're jumping into the car and driving straight back up to Stockholm, because tomorrow we have some work to do, so it's gonna be a long day of traveling.
This is actually super nice that my office is 1 minute from my apartment. Gotta bring this little fella so we can get some work done on the... Also, like for film projects, I always used to, when I'm going on a train, to have like 4 bags and like 2 rollers, and now I'm just bringing 1 backpack, which feels super luxurious. Man, what if you could just travel like this? That would be, but since you're a filmmaker, that's not often the case. Kalmar is like 5 hours with the car or 6 hours by train from Stockholm, so it's quite a stretch. Kalmar is the place where the main character Ida Jette has grown up, and it occurs a lot throughout the film, like Kalmar Stadsfest and so on, and a lot of her family and a lot of friends are gonna attend this screening, and tomorrow we are releasing it on YouTube, which marks the ending of that project. Alright, and now we're at Kulturhuset in Kalmar, and we've just set up everything for tonight. It's looking good. We have some 50-60 seats, and we have the big screen there, kind of blown out now by the exposure, but whatever. I don't really know that many people in Kalmar, so like 95% of all the people here are Ida's friends, her family. So I'm gonna be talking in front of like 95% strangers tonight, which is going to be nerve-wracking. And I guess this is what it feels like to have screenings in different cities. With documentaries or films, you don't really know the people that are going to attend, but it's still going to be interesting to hear what they think about the film afterwards. We did have a premiere last week in Stockholm at Underverket, where a lot of my friends and colleagues attended. So that was super exciting and super fun, but this time I don't really know what I can expect because I don't know the people that are going to attend. But it's going to be a nice exercise, at least.
It's going to be so much fun to show this to my family and to some of the people that I've been meeting along the way on my music journey. And we built a little stage there, so I'm going to play some songs live as well.
Yay!
But I'm a bit nervous, but it's gonna be nice.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Men, nu ska vi åka tillbaka till Stockholm.
6 timmar körning. Fett.
We still have some popcorn, but it's nice because we're going all the way back to Stockholm. Vänster va? Vänster.
And we're back. Next day. 3 a.m. in the morning. 5 hour. Now we're back.
Yes, as you probably could tell, I was pretty tired. But summarizing all of it, that whole documentary journey of a year was so worth it. It was a bit harsh the next day to head out to the city and film a concert, but as soon as the concert started, I was like, yeah, this is so much fun, and I got so much energy out of it. And just to wrap everything up this week, I just want to say that no, I'm not gonna stop doing these kinds of creative long-term shoots. I will absolutely do more of them. I don't know exactly how big or how small projects are gonna be, but I know that I love to do them, and therefore I'm gonna continue to do them. Thanks for watching this week, and I'll see you in the next video.